Pull up a chair, find your vibe, and leave the noise at the door. You've just entered the only space where the air is thick, but the vision is clear. From the latest in the culture and the hustle of the streets, to those deep room thoughts that only come out after hours, we're diving into it all. No filters, no chasing clout, just authentic conversation at its highest frequency. You're locked in. This is the smoking section. We're Smokey the Bandit. Let's light it up.
Yeah, we back at it. Welcome back. This is your boy Smokey the Bandit, and this is the smoking section. And before we get into this next segment, I need y'all to lock in real quick, because this ain't just any guest. This is somebody who's been putting in real work, standing on authenticity, and bringing a voice that actually means something. Coming out of Chicago with that raw energy, that real life perspective, and a story that reflects the grind, the growth, and resilience. The next guest represents more than just music. This is culture. This is experience. This is one of the queens of Chicago hip hop. She's not afraid to speak her truth, and she's built a name off of being unapologetically herself. And that's what we respect over here at the Smoking Section Podcast. So without further ado, we got the one and only Teefa in the motherfucking building. Let's get her in here, y'all. Hey, Teefa! How you doing, Teefa? How you doing?
I'm blessed. You fresh with the shades on?
Yeah, you know, I got my Lokes on. You know, I had
That's what you do when the future stay bright.
Ooh, I like that.
You know?
Yeah, I got my buttons and everything.
You know?
So how you feeling today?
Man, I'm blessed. I'm getting over being a little under the weather. Came back in town, and Chicago said, "Oh, you forgot where you were from.
Mm-hmm,
you went somewhere hot and thought it was sweet."
We got that bipolar weather out here. You never know what you're coming back to. You thought it was, you thought he was coming back to something sweet.
Yeah, and it was like, nah, buddy.
Nah.
So I'm getting over that, but I feel great, man. You know, every day above ground is a blessing.
Amen. So we gonna get straight to it. For the people who may not know, who is Teefa in your own words?
In my own words, wow, that's a lot. I would say just creative all around.
Creative.
I express that in quite a few outlets. You know, music, video, design, and as an educator. Just in anything I do, I'm really heavy on adding my creative spin to, and just making sure it's some type of level of expression in it for me.
I like that.
Yeah.
You know, this is the smoking section, so I gotta spark up. You know, stimulate my mind.
Hey, do what you gotta do.
Do you partake? Do you smoke?
So I do, but not in that manner anymore. I like to drink mine when the time is right, and I'm just very selective about when and where.
Infused. Okay, I like it. Yeah. Okay. We'll spin back to that. We'll spin back to that. I just got to make sure some of my guests engage or indulge so we could have some smoking fun.
No, I feel that. Yeah, for me, it's more measurable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go too far with the smokes. So if I have, like, I could divvy out and balance out what I need.
Yeah. Cause
I be setting goals with my shit. Like, I want to feel a certain way in this space. I want to feel a certain way in this space. So I can measure things out. Yeah.
Shit. I get it.
Good.
Yep, it's good. And I measured this out. So I can make sure I got some later on. Anyway, what was life like for you growing up in Chicago before the music?
Before the music, I was dope. Like, regular Chicago kid hanging outside. I grew up in Tarrytown. I went to the community center everybody went to.
For those that don't know, what's Tarrytown?
Tarrytown is east side of Chicago. So
Shout out
right
to the
off
east
by the
side.
lake, right by a country club, South Shore Country Club.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All
So
right.
right when you pass Jeffrey, over to the lake.
Yeah.
That's Terratown.
All right. Shout out to Terrytown.
Yeah.
Shout out to Terrytown. All right.
Facts, facts.
What made you fall in love with hip hop, and when did you know it was serious?
Just like music, period, bro, spoke to me.
Uh-huh.
But because I was young, you in school, you learn about writing and how to express yourself through writing, poetry, and shit like that.
Mhm.
To hear hip hop at that moment in life was extremely pivotal, and it felt accessible.
Okay.
Like I could do that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What,
So it was
do you know what song that was that kicked that thought in your head?
Queen Latifah,
Hey.
Ladies First, MC Light first album. But I used to listen to R&B too, like crazy,
Mhm.
like soul music.
Yeah.
Nigga, what? Ashford and Simpson, what?
Yeah. The GOAT.
I mean, all that. Like
Yeah,
I'm just
classic.
saying, Al Green.
I was just see.
My mom was playing all that through the house.
And I was
Minnie
going to ask you,
Riperton.
what are some of your musical influences? So you
Yes.
just gave me a little quick rundown. Was there any
Yes,
more?
all of that. I grew up listening to it, and back then music was extremely reflective of life.
Hmm.
So when I would write like poetry, I would write like about shit I was going through as a kid.
Mhm.
And then I would write my mind out the situation into some dope shit. And so when I heard hip hop, I was like, yo, this is really fresh. The beats were upbeat, young,
Yeah.
I just tapped in and I started turning my instead of writing poems, I would write raps.
Okay.
And then I would spit them in the mirror with the brush.
You put on
Facts.
your own concerts at the crib?
I did, bro.
Okay.
I
did
did,
that
and
too.
I would even rap over the what's the small 45s? I had 45s
45?
in the crib. The record, the
Oh,
wax.
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I had a little record player, and I would play I only had like 5 records. Nigga, Ashford and Simpson was one of them.
Uh-huh.
I would play the shit out of that, and I end up rapping over fucking Solid as a Rock or some shit.
Yeah.
And then to hear MC Light and shit like that, it's like crazy. So I was like,
Okay.
oh yeah, I
That's
love
dope.
this.
So did you start like with poetry first, or you just kicked it off with rapping?
Poetry first.
Poetry first.
Poetry first.
And
for
what got
sure.
you into poetry?
Just a unit in school.
Hmm.
Nothing, It wasn't like a pivotal person. It was just something we studied.
Yeah, the Creative Writers
can't
Club
even
type shit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I just really tapped into it. I was the only child, so it wasn't like I grew up in the house with a bunch of kids. So I had to entertain myself.
Okay.
My mom like, go set your ass down.
Yeah.
I go, like, okay. I'm gonna go,
Figure
listen to
something out.
music
Yeah.
and write.
Entertain
And
myself.
that's what I did. Facts.
Okay. All right. I didn't know you was the only child. That's something. I learned
Only
something right
child.
there. Yeah.
Only child.
Okay.
Yep.
What separates you from other artists that came out your era?
That's a good question.
Got one.
Yeah, that's a good question. Because I feel like our era is so unique from everyone else.
Definitely.
You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? So to identify what makes me different from everyone in our, I would say my interest and ability to be a chameleon.
Mm.
Like I feel like you'll hear me over a lot of different type of records.
Mm-hmm. For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? Like even kind of like now with me tapping into the house music with Terry, but at the same time I got downtime out.
Right. Both.
It's like, don't get it fucked up.
I was gonna speak
You
on them
know.
because I was listening to them joints. There's some hits right there, and it's
They
it's
across
international,
exactly.
international,
But they across from each
internationally
other.
known.
So
Yeah.
to hear the new stuff that we working on, yeah, it's pushing that bar on both sides. Like I'm pushing the bar on some hip hop shit, and I'm pushing the bar on some house shit. I think that's probably what separates me. Typically, and I don't even want to say that from our era because everybody was so multi-talented. Like they did a lot of different things. But I think that's probably what separates me or helps me stand out
Okay.
as a female artist. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I just like different shit. You know, I don't like boxes. No.
Um, was it a lot of female MCs back then?
Hell yeah.
It was.
Well, I knew quite a few.
Yeah.
You talking about from the crib, or you talking about just
from
in
the
the
crib,
industry?
from the crib. All right, let's say from the crib. Let's say from the crib.
Yeah, you had us, you had Nunu, you had Ants 13,
Ants
Deadly
13.
Venom.
Shout out to Ants
You
13.
had what's my other sis name? I can't think of her name right now. But she was actually AM or something like. What was her name? It was quite a few. Christina, Mickey, little sister. Yeah, you had a lot of them. You had
Did y'all battle?
We battled niggas back then.
Okay.
All the ciphers was always.
They said we don't know. We want to shoot these niggas down.
You know,
we
used
coming
to say
we coming for y'all spot.
It used
because it's
to
a
get
male
heated,
dominant.
too,
You know, it was a male dominant thing back then.
And a dude feel crazy like after you just embarrass him in the cipher. Yeah, I feel like where was we at? One night we was at the spot. You remember the spot?
Yeah.
On Lake Street.
Mm-hmm.
And this chick tried to battle. She either tried
Battle
to battle
you?
me or Shauna or both of us or something. Shit went bad.
It went bad.
It went bad.
Like
I don't
how
even
bad?
remember her name.
Verbally or otherwise?
Yeah, verbally.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you
it
embarrassed
went
her.
It went bad. I don't even remember her name, but yeah. That's
Sorry. Hey. You had to learn. You had to learn the hard way.
Shauna might remember her name. Nah, Shauna don't remember her name.
Shauna, shout out to
She don't
Shauna.
remember her name. I know.
So let's take it back before the music, before the group, because we're gonna get into that. Since you shout out to Shauna, you shout out to these people.
Shout out to my sis.
Shout out to Shauna. Yeah. Who was Teefa growing up?
Man, class clown.
For real?
What? I graduated class clown.
Yeah.
What? Yes. Dude, like I used to heat people so bad, they wanted to fight my ass.
Used to be your mama so fat and all that shit, huh?
My shit was embarrassing though. Like I'm the kid that set the bombs, fart bomb off in the lunchroom and shit. Stink bomb. Yeah, that was me.
Was you getting it? So besides being the class clown, was you getting into a lot of trouble or any of that shit? If not,
I got in trouble because I would talk in school a lot.
But not
like my grades were good.
Not like those.
Yeah, but I was like, I needed constant movement. So when it wasn't there, I would create it. I'm talking, I'm cracking jokes, I'm playing, gags and tricks on motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
But,
so was music always the plan, or did it find you?
Yeah, it wasn't the plan.
It wasn't. What was your plan? What did you want to do?
I thought I was gonna go to school and be an attorney or some shit.
Really?
Yeah.
You wanted to be an attorney?
I did. I don't know if I really wanted to be an attorney or if I thought my mama liked hearing me say it. I was being real.
Right. Right. She made you think you wanted.
Yeah. She let me off punishment.
Oh. Yeah, I feel that.
know.
So dang, that wasn't your plan.
But I do have a spirit of seeking the truth and, talking about and bringing light to things that people may not know about or understand or see that you can't see in the naked eye. So I could see where that came from.
Okay.
But once you rock a crowd, it's like it's hard. It's hard to go back.
It's addicting.
Yeah.
That stage.
Yeah.
Once you rock a crowd, it's like, ooh.
It's hard. It's a
s-
certain level of adrenaline.
Mm-hmm.
It's a certain level of man, it's like evidence that you dope. It's like confirmation. Um, it's service in a way because other motherfuckers feel good and they connect, you know. And I think everything we do ultimately, we're seeking that feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It's like a drug.
it's a
Music
big
is a
deal.
drug. Performing it is a drug. What you prefer? What's your favorite part? Performing or creating?
They both equal.
But what like
And
you?
I say that because I don't know, they both healing.
They both healing.
Like when you make something dope
Hmm.
and you like got some shit off your chest,
Yeah. When you finished it,
but to perform, you know the
when,
feeling.
when you finish it, like, oh,
Like this.
oh, this shit hard.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
this
why I
shit-
went through this shit.
Yeah. And then when you
But it's
perform
like
it,
when you perform it and then you see other people connect to it, it elevates that
yeah,
to another level. So I say it's like, you know, they both exist and both are equally
you
important.
get a different rush off of each element.
Yes.
So
The
I feel
one is
that.
first the creation is more intimate,
Definitely.
but the performance is like you sharing. And you know, you getting that confirmation from other people like not only is this amazing, but you just helped me. You feel what I'm saying? Even if it's just to feel good, to escape, but if I connect on a deeper level, you just help me. So, yeah,
So
it's fresh.
before I get into this next part, right, I gotta let you know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the time I first met you, I was introduced to you by Tito. We got a homeboy Tito.
That's my big brother.
Yeah, shout out to Tito.
He just connected me with somebody else too.
Yeah,
Huge shout out to Tito. Got it, Lens, because a lot of people don't know him by
yeah,
Tito.
got it, Lynn. Shout out to Got It,
Like we
Lynn.
could be out, they be like, "Yo, got it, Lens."
Yeah, that's my brother,
That
man.
motherfucker don't know me.
We gonna get. Yeah, you got to be, hey, Tito. If you blessed to have a bond with Tito, man, you something special. So yeah, so shout out to Tito.
he a
But I
goat in this
remember
game.
meeting him. I think he introduced me to you, and I was happy as hell. I was like, man, that's Teefa from Infamous Syndicate. I used to love y'all video. Like it used to come on the
When I was in
box,
the bed,
jumping on the bed with the angel wings, pillow fighting. Like that video was so raw, and y'all was snapping, and I ain't never seen like two females rapping like that. And it used to come on the box all the time. They kept it in rotation. So, like, you would get hypnotized by the video at the end of the day. Because y'all was going crazy in that thing. And then y'all had Buddy
we were
Guy.
actually touring when the video was huge like that on the box.
You
So
was
it was
touring?
making that impact at the crib. And we were like on the other side of the world
Y'all was already touring.
at the same time. Yeah, we like we
Oh, so
knew, but we didn't know.
well, you know,
nothing.
I was young. That was in '99, and I was a senior in high school.
Oh, I love it.
So,
That's what's up.
you know, y'all influenced me. I named my sophomore album after y'all. My sophomore album called Chicago.
You told me that before.
Yeah, because I loved y'all for real as a group and individually. And I grew to be able to have a relationship with y'all. So this interview is is a special moment for me too. So I appreciate you and I thank you for coming on here.
Go both ways.
So when you was with Infamous Syndicate, was that your first record deal or
Yes.
because that was with Relativity Records, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Yep. We
That's
were there on the same label with No ID.
Shout out to
Common
No ID.
was on Relativity.
You said Common too?
Yep. 3-6 Mafia was on Relativity.
It was a lot of
Bone was on Relativity.
Yep.
Yeah.
Relativity had a staple.
Yep. I think that too, like that album speaks to not just how but Sean as well. Both of us are multi-talented. Like we did Chicago style music on that album. We were highly influenced too by East Coast hip hop. Like we loved Helter Skelter. We loved just some East Coast hip hop and Chicago.
Yeah.
So you could kind of feel it on the record.
Oh man, that album is a classic. It banged from beginning to end.
Man,
Beginning to end. That's a banger. Shout out, man. Yeah, that album is, man. It's called Changing the Game. So
yeah.
yes,
Charlie
if y'all
Angel
never
pictures
heard
in
of
front.
Infamous Syndicate before, I highly suggest, when you're doing your homework on Teefa, that's like for me, probably not for her, but for me, that's her beginning stage that I was introduced to her.
It was.
And
It was.
and
That's
it's a classic album. So it's called Changing the Game. So
appreciate that.
classic.
A lot of dope people on that album too.
Yeah, we gonna get into that. We gonna get into that. So how did Infamous Syndicate come together, and what was that moment like for you?
It was a moment, honestly, where hip hop kind of saved my life again. That was probably the first time. So we had a mutual friend, and we would hang out, and we would kick it, and me and Shauna would just cipher. We would just freestyle. Like, that became the basis of how we kicked it. We would go somewhere, roll up, and they would listen to us rap all night.
So y'all didn't know each other at first? Y'all got introduced to something? So was it
through a mutual friend?
Through a mutual friend because of music, or y'all just was kicking it and then
no, we
found
was just
out?
Kicking it.
And then
this was like one of my best friends. She moved out south, and her and Shauna got really close. So when I would kick it with her, Shauna would be there too. Okay. And they'd be like, "Oh, Shauna, she rap." And they'd be like, "She Teefa rap too." Be like, "Oh shit."
All right, so that's it. That's what I was trying to figure out. And then you spit some.
Yeah.
So y'all had a little battle.
I don't even know if it was a battle because we were both so excited to hear another person so cold that look like you, that's from where you. It was like that shit crazy.
So y'all instantly clicked, huh?
Yeah, we did.
That's what's up.
And what was the second part of your question?
It was how did it come together, and what was the moment like? What was the moment like?
That was pretty much it, though.
Much the moment. Yeah.
So it got heightened when my boyfriend was murdered. So it was like, it wasn't just, sporadic times where we would just kick it. It got to go get Teefa. We gotta go get Teefa. Because I'm depressed, you know what I'm saying? I'm grieving really bad.
Yeah.
Man.
How old was you around this time? How old was y'all around this time?
16, 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
We were
and
juniors.
Your boyfriend had got killed when you was 16? Yeah. Damn. Sorry.
Yep. Moved from Tarrytown to the Dalton area only to experience that.
Damn.
Crazy, right?
Man, sorry for your loss.
I appreciate that.
The
music that we made, those moments, those ciphers, they distracted me. Okay. They helped me heal. So it's a song on Changing the Game where I talk about it. The I Gave You Me song. Okay. And I said, we used to talk from the middle of the night to the morning. Ears stay plugged to the phone while I'm yawning. Boy, I swear the love from a thug had me open. That verse is about him. Okay. Yeah, so yeah. And then Shauna's verse was about her kid's father.
Okay. Putting real life into
it was all
real
life.
Music. Right. Therapeutic music.
Saved my life.
What did the name Infamous Syndicate represent at that time? What did the name? Cause
if I was to tell you, it meant something outside of some cold motherfuckers clicked up, it would be a lie for me. Because as an artist, like, when you got two dope artists and y'all come together, to me, that was just really the focus for me. They could have called us broccoli and carrots. And I'm like, cool.
Wait, what?
We still cold.
Wait. Who? You said they could? Oh, so did y'all? Did y'all make the name?
But not to say that it didn't mean. Yeah, we did make the name.
Okay.
We did make the
name.
But
the name didn't matter, basically, though. Like it was gonna be what it was.
Because I felt like the music spoke for itself. You know what I'm saying? Exactly what the dictionary meaning of infamous large, huge, great, dynamic. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Out of control. That's what it meant.
Mm-hmm.
That was our stage presence.
Yeah.
Syndicate, us together, united. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it meant. It
Okay.
was two strong, powerful forces coming together.
Definitely.
That could have been represented in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that couldn't be peas and carrots though.
Yeah, okay.
No, that means something right there.
It
That's
was
a
like,
strong
that shit
meaning
sound
right
fresh.
there. Yeah. But that
It sound, and it meant something. But I'm saying to say that the name was reflective of something that was huge and powerful.
right.
And great and dope. So it's so many things that we could have called ourselves, right? But that name stuck.
And it made it as powerful as it really was.
It made it hard.
Yeah.
Mobb Deep didn't appreciate us using Infamous.
What?
But yeah.
Oh, that's
Like we didn't have any moments. Well, I don't remember any moments where it was like, no huge or crazy beef. But it was some moments where we would like hear little rumblings,
with like
I don't know exactly who.
But you said that Mobb Deep wasn't.
Yeah, they didn't like us using Infamous.
Why?
We didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because they Infamous Mobb Deep. Yeah, we didn't give a And we love Mobb Deep. Like, bang that shit front to back, nonstop. So it was just like, oh, okay, we still Infamous Syndicate, but okay.
Right.
Noted.
We ain't gonna say.
It's all respect.
Right.
Ain't no diss at all. We
It
fans.
didn't even have nothing to do with them, did it?
Nah, it really didn't.
Right.
It really didn't.
What was the energy
But,
in Chicago when y'all first hit the scene? Infamous.
Oh, I loved it. You know why? Everybody was in person.
Mm-hmm.
We had hip hop events you could go to. We had hip hop parties. You could go and touch the DJs. You know what I'm saying? Like, the talent was crazy. Like, we had WHBK. We had Pink House.
Yeah. Ooh,
Like,
shout out to Pink House. R.I.P. Pink House.
yeah, like, man, he was everything.
Yeah, he was.
He was really the catalyst to us going to the next level, to be honest.
Pink House putting y'all on the radio.
Pink House, yep, and Andy C introducing us to Pink House. We can't talk about Pink House without talking about Andy C.
Okay.
Because Andy C connected us to Pink House. Andy C produced Jenny Jones, and really beyond that, our whole EP that got us signed.
I was gonna say, is Jenny Jones the song that put y'all on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that one of your favorite?
And we had
songs?
multiple songs on the radio though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
Pink House was playing multiple songs.
Oh, Pink House was.
Yeah, he was playing multiple joints. But Jenny Jones, when that was just like all ages, people loved that record. It was crazy. I remember Andy used to mix that shit 11 times.
So
He's the GOAT though. You gotta trust Andy's ear. You like, hey, whatever you say. Again? Okay, again.
yeah, like some Dr. Dre shit, huh?
Man, it really is that. Yeah.
Hey, gotta get it right.
You know?
Do you feel like the city gave y'all the respect you deserved back then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
You get y'all
You
flowers.
feel different? You
y'all
feel like we did?
Nah, man, come on. I named the album after y'all. Cut it out.
That's what I'm saying. I felt tons of love.
You know, this is because there be a lot of people that be feeling like they don't be getting the love or the they flowers and stuff. So
I feel like you really gotta look at intention behind, right? Like when we wanted to do it on a national level, but our intention was just being the coldest fucking MCs out. And doing the best shit that we could do to represent our city and ourselves. So the intention wasn't necessarily to get this type of acknowledgement, to get this, type of award, or to have these people put us on this list, or we wasn't in it for that. It was just about making really fucking dope music. Really dope really honest music, raw. And I think that when you go in with those intentions and you're not trying to do what you see somebody else do, you're gonna land where you're supposed to land. But when you got the wrong intentions, like, you don't really know what it took for somebody to get to the point that they at in their career. You might not have all the ingredients.
Yeah.
It's just that what's for them is for them. It's not for you.
For sure.
So your intention, that's the first thing. A lot of people, artists, all of us have to check our intention. Like, why are we doing this? Like, even with music now, and being an artist that had a deal, it's a point where you like, am I trying to make this music to get on radio and get spins, or I'm trying to make some shit that is reflective of who I am and people like me gonna connect to? Am I trying to be the most creative, or, you know, just the best musically? Because you could tell.
Yeah.
And a lot of artists lose themselves trying to be on radio, trying to compete with what just was the last, you know, #1 platinum record or most 10 million streams, whatever.
Yeah.
You lose yourself in that shit because you don't create music with those intentions.
With that being
Study
said,
music.
what you just said about people going for streams, you come from an era when people sold records.
That's when cats was making bread.
Which one do you
Streams
prefer?
ain't paying you shit.
Right. So that's which one you.
No. So for me, I'm setting up a system where I can sell directly to my people. Like, I'll do some music. I got some music that's streaming, but I'm also have, you know, projects that are just direct to consumer. Like, I don't even want to deal in some of the business that has been tainted. I don't even want my baby over there in that school.
Yeah.
Y'all do it. Let me connect with my people, and I'm good.
Yeah.
Cause that's my intention. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I wanna make money to keep making music and take care of my family and being able to solely do music. You know, or whatever else I want to do. Right, but I don't want
So
to.
direct to
I
consumer.
don't want to chase streams.
The direct to.
That's the best way.
You got the website, right?
Yes.
We're gonna have to put that in the link. What's the website?
We got to.
What's the website?
It's Teefa.com.
Make sure y'all go follow Teefa.com and get you some new music.
New music,
new
merch.
I seen some of that
all
merch.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flash it. I'm about
the
to
website
drop the extra effort.
The website cold.
Thank you.
The website cold. I was like, dang.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That's like my other business. People don't know. Like, then I say creativity come out multiple ways. So I have a company called Edified, and we do digital content. So web design, video production, graphic design. Excuse me.
Yeah, I seen that you be editing your own videos and stuff like that.
Yes.
You in hands on everything, huh?
Yeah, like, it's my vision. You know what I'm saying? It's my baby. I'm not one of those artists that's like, here, put this on, wear this, say this, do this, shoot this there.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely collaborate with great minds, you know, when it comes to packaging and what I should maybe order of dropping stuff, type of beats or things like that. But I gotta be hands-on. Like, that's just how I express myself.
Because it's your brand of you.
And it's me, exactly.
Right, it's your brand.
It's no cap. It's not no fugazi.
This is, hey, what you see is what you get. This is me.
That's real shit. So, like I said, I teach, right? And I teach what my business is, and the same company that Teefa the artist is a client of. So it's important for me to be able to show up as a teacher as Teefa.
Right.
I can't.
But you said it's important or it's hard?
It's important.
Oh, okay. To show up.
So I used to put on the teacher uniform. Boy, I'm gonna tell you, I used to have on my slides, my blazer, and I could do that, but nah, I gotta show up as me.
Right.
I gotta be Teefa.
Yeah.
In every vein, in motherhood, in home, in work, business, artists. It has to be amalgamated. One person is me.
Mm-hmm.
So
Real
yes,
authentic.
I take that brand very serious.
As you
Very
should.
serious.
As you should.
Yeah.
How was it like? Was it fun traveling in those tour
Crazy.
days?
Fun as hell.
Infamous Syndicate.
Like imagine being 19 with your best friend in Switzerland performing to a couple of thousand people in a barn. And they
Switzerland.
going crazy.
You
And they
said
know
how
your
old
shit.
in Switzerland?
19. Right. It's amazing. It
On tour.
completely changed the way that I see the world. I see myself. I see opportunities. It totally shifted my mindset, bro.
Who was you on
It
tour with in
completely
Switzerland
shifted
at
it.
19? Who was you on tour with?
We were on tour with the Beat Nuts. We were on tour with Lyricist Lounge. So we was touring with KRS-One, Eminem.
What?
We were on tour with Cash Money for a long time, like a year. We toured with them for like a year and a half. LL Cool J, all kind of motherfuckers.
Oh wow! See,
Oh yeah.
this a heavyweight right here, y'all. This is a heavyweight. Put some respect
Yeah.
on the queen.
I never felt small,
Yeah, tell him.
you know?
Tell him. What's one story from that era people have never heard?
One story from that era. From the overseas touring part?
Whatever. Infamous Syndicate. Infamous Syndicate.
Probably. So we had a show. I can't remember where we at. Well, we were at the Tunnel.
That's
I
in
think
New
we were
York,
at the
right?
Tunnel. Yes.
Oh,
The legendary
tunnel.
No mistakes about it.
Okay.
I believe we were at the Tunnel. And Eminem was on the show. And our manager came in the backstage and was like, changing lineup. He was like, what? He's like, he wants to go on first. He's not going on before you. He's not going on after you.
What?
This was right before he dropped his shit. But that's how crazy our stage show was.
What?
Crazy.
Damn, so I gotta come up out the glasses for that. You say now this is what era, what not
This
like
was before
90?
he dropped.
Right, Marshall Mathers.
Exactly.
Okay, so
right
but this
before he
is
dropped
but it's still Eminem. It don't matter
It's still Eminem. They had him on
because
the
he was
Lyricist
crazy
Lounge tour.
crazier back then.
He was dope though, and we was like, huh? I mean, we knew he was gonna be cold. We hadn't heard Marshall Mathers yet, but just to somebody that we knew was
Dope.
seasoned. You know what I'm saying? And then later, it was just even more powerful because it was just like, that's crazy.
That's dope.
That's fucking Eminem. That nigga didn't want to perform after us.
Yeah, but
The
that's
show was wild though. Like I don't even.
where was that show? Do you know? Was that?
It might have been the
Oh
Tunnel.
no, you said the Tunnel. The Tunnel, right.
It might have been the Tunnel, or it might have been someplace else. But I definitely remember that because we was tripping. Like, damn,
That's what's
that's
up.
crazy.
That is. That's wild. That's something.
It is.
But that's a memory though that you cherish and like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But
we
our
did a
show was
show with
crazy
that nigga
like that.
Eminem, and we was even more. You know what I'm
He
saying?
was nasty though.
Yeah.
And our beats was raw. Woo!
Hell yeah.
Them mother boy. You gotta think these are like hip hop days. Like, so you gotta come out and spit that shit. So we was on that.
You had
Yeah.
some legends on that album as well that became legends.
Mm-hmm.
Like No ID.
Yep.
How was it like working with No ID?
Oh, that's my big brother.
Yeah.
That's my big brother. He's amazing. Yeah, it's funny because he always dropping these little gems on me, and then that shit come to fruition in the future, and I'll be like, "All right, man." Like
oracle.
before I was on radio, he was like, you should do radio while you at home and let other artists come up. I was like, man, I don't have time to I'm gonna do that. Next thing I know. And then one time he told me that I had to learn to write through my pain. Because I would go through moments where I would stop writing because I was going through something painful. And even though I had wrote through it before, when there's so many different things happening, it's easy to just pick up bad habits and just be stifled. You know what I'm saying? And that was something else that I had to learn or relearn. Yep.
Relearn back then or now?
It's come up a few times.
So he constantly reminding you too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So you also had a song with Kanye on that album, Young Kanye West. How was it like working with Kanye?
Oh my God. It was dope and it was a roller coaster ride. Kanye was always saying or doing something that I had people be like,
it's like, what the fuck, nigga?
But I was like, that's my friend. I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Did y'all, you ended up...
That's funny. You know, that song, What You Do to Me, we had, it was 2 versions before that. Yeah. We tracked out his stuff in his house first. Everything we did, we always recorded his crib first.
Okay. He had a studio at his crib?
Yes. And his mother used to fuss at us because the music was loud.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Typical mom stuff, right?
She was amazing. He made me. Well, he was like, you could write that verse better than that. I was like, what? I ain't rewriting nothing. And I went back, rewrote my verse. Like, man, that part fresh. But you should rewrite that part.
What?
Back again. And that's how I got to that part. The one that's on the song.
What? Yeah. Now, how close was
that's
y'all
the first person that ever told me, like, yo, you need to rewrite that shit.
Right. That's what I was about to say. Like, how close was y'all for him to just say that?
Very close.
Was you already, like, established with your own style and stuff?
Yeah, but I've always been a person that, like, I'm not bullheaded. Like, I understand that this is an art and this is something that you study and you continuously learn and grow at. Yeah. And I'm passionate about getting better. Like, that's every area of my life. I'm always trying to outdo what I did last. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The shit is actually kind of irritating because I'm never just complacent. Like, yeah, I'm just cool right here. I'm just chill. I'm slow. It's like, nah, I'm going to do this shit next time. Yeah. So I liked it because not too many people had pushed me like that. Yeah. And I would think about it now in retrospect, probably people wouldn't be comfortable saying something like that to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, she further than me. I ain't finna tell her that shit. Yeah. You know, but I respected it because it was like he wanted me to show up at my best. Like, you colder than this. Yeah. What's up? And so you did it. I did it. And I loved it. I was proud of myself. Yeah.
So why did we only get one Infamous Syndicate album?
Well, one Relativity went under, right? Mm-hmm. And we were supposed to go to Loud. And, well, they asked us if we wanted, was it Loud? Yeah, they asked us if we wanted to go to Loud. But everything in that moment was shaky, like management, business. You got to think when you around, you young, the music business is fucking crazy. I needed to regroup. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like it was a lot of craziness going on around us. And I wanted to regroup. And around that time, Shauna was in Atlanta with Luda a lot. And she started doing that work. And she just kept going with that. Because we didn't do the Loud thing. I made music. back at the crib, I was working with Dion, and I was working with I started working with Terry Hunter. That's when I did like Jangalang and all that shit. And then I was asked to be on the radio, and I was just like, oh, we doing this now.
See, I'm glad I asked that question because it's leading into my next question. My next segment. I think I'm on point with this here. So in Chicago, we got 2 major radio stations that represent our culture and the culture.
Mm-hmm.
WGCI and Power 92. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
How did you end up on WGCI?
So, a lot of all my big brothers are DJs. Growing up in the music industry in Chicago, your friends, you find friendship in the people you work around. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And DJ Lil Jon, DJ V-Dub.
Shout out to V-Dub.
We're both at the radio. Big brother for sure.
Hell yeah.
Both are at GCI at the time, and Terry Hunter. But Terry wasn't at GCI. But people don't know Vaughn and Terry are like best friends. So they were like, Sundance is leaving. She got a full-time slot. They want another female rapper to do the A side and the B side. And they suggested me. Beyond my knowledge, I didn't know. And I got a phone call one day from Carla Bodner. She was the PD at the time. And she was like, yeah, we want you to come down and do an air check. I was like, get your ass out of here. This ain't no... It's like, Teefa, you told her that? I'm like, bro, I didn't know. I thought somebody was playing on the phone. So I ended up going, and I used to be, I ain't gonna say intimidated, but I was a little nervous reading liners and shit. Like, I've performed in front of tens of thousands of people, but I'm doing music and I can see them. You know what I'm saying? It's a vibe versus talking just into a mic in a room where it's just you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
that's
hear
how
me?
I feel
Like,
when I'm on Facebook
it's
live.
a different.
I hate going on live on Facebook. I hate talking
It's
to myself.
different. It's different. So I started freestyling the liners. Like, they'd give it to me. I'd be like, all right. And I rap that shit. And Big Papa was like, oh, shit. Oh, shit, through the headphones. I was like, you cool? Yeah. He like, that shit's hot. And it was all history after that. And it's like, we love it. I got comfortable by rapping my talk breaks. And then that threw the ratings through the roof. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm going to bring artists on. And I started bringing artists on. Big and small.
Yeah.
Some of everybody. Like, that's one thing I don't like when, it's just this is the Chicago song of the day. Like, what? No, can you just blend our music in throughout the day with everyone else? So I would bring artists on, and then the really dope artists, I would push the DJs to play their records, put them in the mix.
So, was this during Infamous Syndicate or after?
This was right after.
Right after.
Literally right after.
So you were still doing your thing as a well-known artist. And
yes, because we were still getting like booked like in to do shit for like DJ Honda in Japan. Mm-hmm. We were still getting booked to do other shit. Mm-hmm. But I was also pregnant. I was also pregnant with my son. Okay. Yep. So
you had a lot going on.
I did. Actually, in Genius, when you see Kanye in the studio, I had just had my son. My face was huge. My nose was like this fucking wide and my shit. I was like, you would call me on this day. And then what's crazier, the day I went into labor with my daughter, I was interviewing J. Cole on Power. He's like, you coming to the show? I said, no, nigga. No, I gotta go. Right now.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah.
Dang, so you work for WGCI and Power 92.
And 106.3.
Dang.
106.3 is where I pioneered the basement, the old school hip hop show.
Mhm.
And we would play all the games and, just do fun shit.
So you've been putting on for artists for a very long time.
Absolutely.
You got some memorable artists that like that you put on that you brought in the spotlight and they took off.
I've had a lot of people are already on their way. To be honest, but a lot of artists that did some dope shit in music, absolutely. Who can I think of? See, it's hard. I don't want to say that I put on for them and they took off because I feel like they were already doing dope shit.
You helped, you assisted, you was like, man, y'all got to be heard by everybody in the world.
What was it? It was one song called "Broke." I think we premiered that one on the A side, B side. You remember that? Shorty Capone artist. It was already bubbling though. Gemini that was with Lupe. He came on the show. He cursed on the fucking air.
They let it slide. Don't they get fined for that?
Yes. We ended the interview. I was like, come on, bro. He was like, my fault. Lou was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did that once with Sean Dale. They was like, good thing we can edit it. He's like, man, come on, man. Don't do that.
Yep. Shondell used to intern up at the show.
Yeah, I was going to ask, like, so you was doing your thing, prior to Sean Dale at Power 92, or?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. He used to come up there and, just learn the ropes when I was on GCI.
Shout out to Sean Dale.
Big shout out to Shondell. I love what he's doing.
Yeah, man. It's kind of like what you was doing, in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
Putting on. Showing love.
That's what we got to do. That's how we build legacy. And then I look at it like this, too. If you the only person on top in a position and you don't make room for others like you, you can fall quick, fast, and hard. And there's no one to continue that work. Your work just ends. And then it's going to be a harder way for you. It's harder for you to get to the next step or rebound to whatever you're going to do next because you ain't build nobody up along the way. So I've just always been an advocate for just teaching, mentoring, passing the knowledge. I never lock the game up. I share it. Yeah. Always.
Because you go another route, the people get to talking crazy about you, acting like you ain't doing nothing.
Well, you didn't.
Acting like you a gatekeeper or something.
Yeah, no.
And then they put that stigma on you.
Yeah, no. I never been on that. I always wanted to share.
Yeah, nobody can ever say you ain't never put on a show.
Nah.
Nobody can.
That's the last thing I'm worried about.
Yeah, for sure. Let me get some. You said you don't smoke.
I did.
You did? Good. Let's have a little fun real quick. When you did smoke, blunts, papers, bowls, or bongs?
Blunts.
Blunts. Swishers or backwoods?
For a while. But see, that's seasons, though.
Huh?
That's seasons. I went through the period where I was doing that. Went through a period with the bong. Went through a period with papers. Like, as you get more health conscious, you're like, oh, shit, fucking up my lungs. Hold on.
Optimals. Optimals make your heart bleed, I heard.
Right. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get a little more health conscious. You try to move a little different.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Backwoods, they be having, people. You gotta wash them off, all that.
Right. Come on now. Especially these days, bro. They be like, yeah, we put bug repellent on these.
Man.
That make it burn slower. Like, damn. What? Yeah, exactly.
What's your favorite stoner movie?
Friday.
Friday.
Classic. Yeah, this is classic.
If you could smoke with anyone, who would it be?
Anyone that's well known for it, or just anyone? Period.
You, anyone. So whoever it is, gonna be like, let's do it. No, I'm just no, but anyone, yeah.
Motherfucking Obama, nigga.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Obama.
Obama.
I want to know the shit.
Hey.
I know he know the shit.
We know he got it. We know he
know
got
he know it. All of it. Cause he cool with everybody.
Yeah, for real.
Think about it. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if it was a female, Erica Badu. She know the shit too.
That'll be a vibe.
Yeah.
If you could work with any artist, if there's any artist that you haven't worked with, who would it be?
On the hip hop side or R&B?
Let's get both. Somebody you never worked with, but you wish you could work with or would love to work with.
J. Cole.
Hey.
Yeah. I fuck with Jay. Fuck with Cole. And HER on the R&B side.
Hey, okay.
Yeah.
That'll be a dope. Oh, that would be a dope combo.
She nasty. Or if I couldn't work with HER, Janae Aiko.
Yeah.
Either one.
She's dope too. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, just the other day, we got a flashback that came up on the on Instagram. Will Gates posted a video of the legendary Twone Gabz.
Rest his soul.
Rest in peace, Twone Gabz. Shout out to Twone. How did you meet Twone?
Oh God.
Before we get
at a studio session.
Okay.
No, before we what? Which was it?
I was gonna say before you say where y'all met. Can you let the world know who Twone Gabz is? Give
Absolutely. Twone Gabz is Antoine Muhammad, aka one of the illest MCs to come out of Chicago, and just overall dope ass person. That is also my husband that passed away, and father to our children.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Absolutely. He's everywhere.
Shout out. He's a legend. He's definitely one of Chicago's greatest MCs. Yes. He did some major things in the industry as well.
Yes.
When he super plugged with like Def Jam and
So he did some work with Eric Sermon. He did some work with Jazzy Jeff. And a host of other artists. Rhymefest, the list goes on and on. Anybody doing anything from Chicago, he's worked with them. He had a group with him, Juice, and Mickey Halstead.
Shout out to Mickey.
Rhymefest.
Yeah, and Rhymefest, legendary Rhymefest.
Yeah.
Was you around when that battle went down between Rhymefest and Eminem?
No, I was not around. Okay. I was not in the room.
All right. So how did you?
Not present.
Okay. How did you and Twine meet?
So we met actually at an infamous Syndicate session with Twilight Tone. Right. Shout out to Tone. Dope producer from Chicago, tastemaker, DJ, just ill curator. A lot of dope shit when it comes to hip hop. Produced a lot of dope common stuff, and even beyond that. But Tom was coming to United Technique to play some beats, and we were gonna record to some of them. So me and Shauna in there, and Twone was carrying Tone's crates for him and just kicking it with him. They were homies, and he was working with Tone too. Like he was making music with him. And the beat came on, and we digging each other, and we started rapping. All of us. And then eventually, Shauna stopped rapping, Tone stopped rapping, me and Twone still rapping, going at it, back to back. And I had never been in a cipher with a dude where I felt really challenged. Usually, eat 'em up, spit 'em out, I don't like you no more. Like, if I could out rap you, we cool. We just cool. It was like, yeah. Because it's like, it's not a challenge for me. Yeah, like if we were in a cipher and we were crushing on each other at first,
Yeah.
and then I just devour you in the cipher.
Damn.
Oh no, that's
Damn.
you've been friend zoned. That's real.
Sorry for you, buddy.
So it wasn't like that with him. We were back to back, and he would say shit. I'd be like, "Ooh," and we exchanged numbers, and the rest is history.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, to us, you and Twone were a power couple in the eyes of MCs.
I love that.
You all were Chicago's Nip and Lauren.
Ooh, that's hard.
Has losing him changed you in ways that are not visual to the eye?
Absolutely. And I'm a super private person, I think, when it comes to like how people go in depth about their rants and stuff on social media. Because our relationship was so public, I felt like it was no place that I could go or he could go where the other person wasn't asked about or talked about, or if they trying to get in touch with him, they going through me and they trying to get in touch with him with, vice versa. Mm-hmm. So when you're so detached to a person like that, it can make you very private. So it was super important. And then too, because of what he went through was very public with his fight with cancer.
Yeah.
And then we got our kids involved too. It was just important for me to have a lot of privacy. To be able to process what was going on and to heal and to take care of the household. So there absolutely is a lot of changes that you experience and you go through. It's just not for everybody, Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that I did drop a song because, again, that was a healing moment for me.
Is that twice?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. That was a healing moment for me. I've actually tried to perform it. I couldn't get through it.
Yeah.
I tried, though.
You can hear it.
Yeah.
Song called Twice.
Yeah. It's on my YouTube.
Yeah. I was going to ask you about
check it out.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even need to ask you because I figured that. I was going to, see like, yeah. Because that was deep. That was a deep song. I like the video.
Yeah. Thank you.
Did you do that?
I appreciate that.
You directed that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's one of those moments, where it's just so raw and so honest. It's like I can't really invite a lot of collaboration in certain spaces when it comes to stuff like that. For that particular video, it was like that. So yeah, my got Tito shot that.
Shout out to Tito again. Yeah.
Tito and Trig did. I think Tito and Trig shot that. Yeah, Tito shot the outside shots. Trig shot the indoor shots, and then I edited it.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So, with Will Gates, when he posted that video of him spitting that verse last week, when you see stuff like that, when it flows up your timeline, how does that feel?
Amazing. Amazing. It speaks to his legacy, his impact, and I remember all the moments connected to that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember being in the car. I remember the conversation before the shoot. I remember helping pick out the outfit. I remember, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, moments like that you look forward to when you're remembering a loved one. So it's not necessarily painful. Sometimes it can make you cry, but it's not always bad tears. It's just remembrance and the absence of a person that would make you feel like that. But yeah, I love hearing that stuff. Like, I love hearing his music. I share it. You know.
Yeah. We know that Twone passed away from breast cancer. Is that correct? In 2023. He was diagnosed in
March 30th.
In 2012. With Men's Health Awareness coming up in June, was the diagnosis found during a scheduled checkup, or was something going on that led him to go to the doctor? Like, did you see something, or like, is there something?
That's a good question. A lot of people don't have the courage to ask that. So no, it wasn't a scheduled checkup. It was, we were out Christmas shopping, and I saw blood on his shirt, and I was like, "Hey, what's that on your shirt?" And then he looked at his shirt and he freaked out because he had blood there. So we left. We had an infant at the time. Our daughter was newborn. So I went to the house and to be with the baby. And then he called. I can't remember who he called. He called one of his friends, and they went with him to the ER. And they told him that he needed to make an appointment immediately. And I remember that it was because, he's a December baby. So his birthday is December 30th. This is right before Christmas. Yes.
Capricorn? Yeah.
You a Capricorn?
Yeah. I was dealing with it. Capricorn. We'll get into that another.
Yeah. So, we, the next day, we had been planning a birthday party for him. And he was like, I don't want to go to the doctor till after my birthday party. And I'm just like, you sure? I don't think that's a good idea. But we did, and so he can enjoy his birthday.
We stubborn.
Very old. Bro.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Like, next level stubborn. Y'all really are. So, yeah. He was diagnosed with breast cancer then, which was extremely rare for a man, especially his age.
Yeah. So, with that like occurring, you say you teach as well. Does that like become a part of stuff that you teach, like educate people on?
So I teach. My class is called Broadcast Technology, but anyone that's ever been in my class will tell you it's more like a psychology through the lens of broadcast technology. So I focus more so on the stories that impact young people's lives. I teach them to tell those stories through video production. And in teaching them how to pick what stories to tell, I use my life as an example. So, yes, I have to use all the real things that molded me and the ability to tell those stories and how important those stories are not only to me, the healing, but to the community as a lesson, and how important it is that we use our voice to tell our truth versus leaving that responsibility on the other people. That's what I teach my students.
Yeah,
Because I think that buy-in is important. Like, I could teach you math, but if you don't know what role math will play in your life, how it's going to impact what's in your checking account, if you don't understand how being able to calculate percentages and tax and all these things are important to your bottom line, your livelihood, the amount of food you're able to put on the table, you probably wouldn't care as a young person. So I got to give them this is the why. And we approach that through life and the stories that have molded us that we need to tell. The stories that are happening right now in our community, in our school where we live, in our friend circles, in our lives, in our homes, in our heads. We need to tell these stories. I'm already telling stories on social media. Let me tell these stories. You know what I'm saying?
I love that. I love that. How long was you in radio broadcasting?
Ooh. Let me see. I think I started, over 15 years. About 15 years.
15 years. You got to work
Maybe a
with
little more.
a lot of radio legends like Timbuktu.
Man, you know that was my brother.
Yeah.
I used to leave. Tim used to spend the last hour. He would do his set. We would leave, grab food, and go to his party. And I would dance in the DJ booth all night until it was time to go. That was my brother.
Yeah.
Yes.
R.I.P. Timbuktu.
Rest in peace, Tim. Real legend.
Mike Love.
Amazing person.
What
Mike
about-
Love. Yep. Mike Love said some dope shit to me too. Like he's dropped some bombs, some gems over the course of time since I known him. Yeah. I remember him talking about because on radio you get a lot of shakeups. I think I heard of one recently. But he said, well, when people leave, they create opportunities for the new generation to come through. And then the people that leave this space go on to another space and fill in a space where somebody else was. So it's a good thing. It's growth. I was like, damn, that's dope. Yeah.
So why did you stop?
I got bored. I got bored with radio. And honestly, I didn't like the business that was being conducted behind the scenes. Like, one, I'm a person where my intention behind anything I do creatively is about my voice. You know what I'm saying? And sharing that to my community. So, one, I don't want someone telling me what to say all the time.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, for
Like,
sure.
I don't want you to tell me something too heavy for radio. Like, I feel like I got an ear on what my people want to hear, want to talk about. You know? I've never gotten any feedback from any audience like I'm doing too much. Like, people love the shit. They love
for sure.
conversation beyond the typical shit. So that was one thing. Two, I just get bored in spaces after I'm doing the same thing too long. So I needed change. And I felt like my voice and my music was more important than my voice on the radio. I felt like I could say more. I could reach more people. And it was more powerful. And it was just like little stuff going on behind the scenes. Like I created the show, The Basement. They was like, yeah, but we own the show. I'm like, fuck you own the show. I'm like, you own the show. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, and it was like, you know, me and Twone had that hip hop karaoke. Well, I think I don't know if I'm remembering everything correctly, but the station wanted to book the karaoke, but I'm like, no, I'm the promoter. So you booking the karaoke, I'm getting like 1/10 of what I typically get when I just go to a club and strike a deal to do karaoke. Yeah. I'm like, I don't want to do it. Yeah. So yeah, it was just like, it's just time. But I had some amazing relationships and friendships there, amazing moments. I love the reach that I got being on radio, the confidence that I built up being in radio, being able to add to the culture the way that I did. That was dope. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So, yeah.
What was the biggest mistake you saw artists making back then and still making today?
Probably not fucking with each other. Yeah. You don't really have that in other markets. It's just here, because we're such a consumer market, everybody carry themselves as such. Like when you're in Atlanta radio sounds like Atlanta. LA radio sounds like LA. You feel what I'm saying?
New York sounds like New York.
New York definitely sounds like New York. But Chicago sounds like all three of those amalgamated together. And I'm not talking about the jocks. I'm talking about the music that's played. I think that the city would make more money if it made more stars. And I think that not just working together as artists, but I mean like working together as DJs, radio, people in playing radio, promoters, and artists working together. Because that's all a part of a very important ecosystem.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Like your
big web.
Your radio programmers and your jocks talking up the artist that's hot, you know what I'm saying, and making their name a household name.
Get into the algorithm.
Promoters putting them on to open up the big shows. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then doing the small intimate shows and having the outlets for artists to come and be seen. Like we used to have at the Crocodile Lounge back in the day. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. And DJs, of course, are super pivotal because they own radio and they own club.
Say it again.
So we just need everybody, that whole ecosystem, to work together. Like, and it can be in teams. Like you can have this squad, this squad, this squad. That's cool, but we just need a lot of those ecosystems. That's what you have in other markets that you don't have here.
So you feel like Chicago's kind of divided?
Yeah, I think we are a bit divided. And we got to leave room for the artistry, for the creativity. Like, if you're a real artist, you ain't got no motherfucking money to be paying for every look that you get. You feel what I'm saying?
Paying for views and shit?
Paying for views, paying to be on the show, paying to get your record played, paying to whatever. Whoever is only rocking with people for pay, that's killing real artists. Because real artists only focus on artistry. You feel what I'm saying? Like, a real artist is locked. Like, Kanye was locked in his room making beats. He was only people that saw him was rappers and other producers he was learning from. He was in No ID basement or his room or Doug Infinite studio. That's it. Yeah. He's not out here able to work a job to take all that money and invest in the pay. Like, it gotta be some segmented space you leave safe just for artists, just because they dope. just for the culture, for the crib, for the ecosystem to grow.
Let me see. There was something that you just said. Something that just happened recently. With the Chicago music scene, right? Chicago music scene has a stigma that we got love for each other until it's time to outwardly give recognition publicly to those that we love. And that prompts this next question because over the last month or so, Shauna has been in the timelines addressing people who obviously have not done their homework. Why do you feel some of the new female rappers feel they can bypass the learning aspect of the game and still be successful?
I think they just bumped their head. I don't think that's just a new thing. I think a lot of people go through that period, and I think that if you watch how other people have gotten on in the past 10 years, it's created that misunderstanding that this is how you get on. That is just post it. You ain't really have a lot of stories being shown where artists in the club heavy, they at the DJ pools heavy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, won't see that same storyline no more. So they only gonna know what they see. You gotta have OGs. Sometimes moments like that. That's like, nah, you gotta pay your dues. Whatever that look like in this era or in this space, you're gonna have to pay your dues. I think that instant gratification is something that every generation after ours deals with on a higher level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we dealt with it to an extent that the generation before us didn't. And it's just now, it's so heightened. Everybody like, whoa, shit don't happen that quick.
Yeah.
But people don't really tell the story from day one to where they at now.
Yeah.
You don't really see that. And it just adds to that, I want everything right now. Microwave career. I'm on the over right now. And then what's their intention though? What are they chasing? They chasing a career or a hit? It's not the same thing.
Right. It's not.
It's not the same thing.
No, it's way different.
You want to have 2 or 3 hits in the club or on social media. That's not the same thing as somebody like a Shauna, J. Cole with catalog that can perform and be booked over years, a span of years. It's not the same thing.
No.
So it's just like, what's the intention and what are they seeing? Like, that's what they being sold. So it takes these moments to just give more information and redirect. And people to speak up, I feel like people don't holler at the younger generation enough. That's part of, like, people be like, why are you teaching? Why are you teaching? I be like, it's service. You know what I'm saying? It's service. I feel like it's what God want me to do. Because somebody got to be there telling them the truth.
Yeah.
Otherwise, whatever issues they facing, that come from a lack that this generation may have or not, be exposed to, somebody got to be like, yo, that's not how you do it. You got to do it like this. That's like when we got young people that quick to fight. Somebody got to teach them how to talk shit out.
Yeah.
Somebody got to teach them how to be the big person and walk away.
Yeah.
At some point.
Okay. Like that. Who would be on your Chicago Mount Rushmore? Or yeah, let's go with your Mount Rushmore first.
For
Chicago.
rappers?
Mm-hmm.
My Mount Rushmore would be Ye, Shauna,
Hey.
Juice.
Hey.
He not a rapper. Twine. That would be my Mount Rushmore.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, who's your top 10 Chicago artists?
Just overall artists.
Mm-hmm. Period.
Ye, Twister, Shauna, Juice, Herbo, Jeremiah. What's that? Six. Berg. I'm put him as an artist.
Hey.
He not much. He a producer.
Hitmaker.
But hitmaker. The nigga catalog is nuts. I got 3 more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put myself in there.
For sure. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This your list.
I got 2 more.
Yep.
Dirt. I got 1 more. Who am I thinking about? Lupe.
Yeah. Lupe.
Heavy.
Boom.
Heavy with the Lupe. Yeah.
All right, for sure. Question though. Have you ever worked with the Brat?
I never worked with Brat.
No?
I love Brat. Yep, I never worked with her. I would love to.
Why? Do you guys know each other? I mean, ladies, do y'all know each other?
We do a little bit, but not like heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like it hasn't. I've never had a moment where it was like a long conversation to really build. But I've met her in passing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brat Cole.
She came out before y'all, right?
Yes, she did. And I was a fan.
Okay. You got a
Brat's
favorite
cold.
Brat song?
What's the one she did with Biggie? B-side.
That might be the name.
Yeah, I think that's the name of it. It was that Aini Kamosi beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was raw.
Okay, shout out to Brat.
Big shout out to Brat.
Yeah. Who would you want to see in the Verzuz?
From Chicago?
We're going to do Chicago, and then we're going to do period overall. Or do you think Chicago should do a versus each other? Do you think that matters? How do you view versus?
Like, I view Verzuz as one catalog. You got enough catalog to match up with each other, right? And then 2, like sonically, there's some similarity there. Either it's the fact that it's R&B, or it's a certain type of R&B, or it's hip hop. It's a certain type of hip hop. Like I'm not gonna put South against East Coast. Yeah, it got to be something to compare.
Okay.
So when I think about that part, it makes it a little hard because either one of the artists don't have enough catalog, or they do both have enough catalog, but it's not really a comparison. Like you could say, but they not really. See, Dirk and G Herbo to me, not really the same. Chance don't really sound like none of them. Ye, you can't really put nobody against Ye, bro. Who the fuck you gonna put against Ye? Stop. Like, what we talking about?
And that's in the whole industry.
So it's just like in the whole industry,
That's
right?
in the whole industry.
I would like to see J. Cole in the verses with somebody.
Okay, J. Cole versus who?
I'm trying to think. Hold on. That's the problem. That nigga catalog is crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
His
J. Cole?
catalog is crazy.
So somebody got to
Maybe
match him.
I don't want to say.
This is your matchup.
I know. I'm just trying to think though. It gotta make sense for me.
Okay. So you got J. Cole already set right there. We booked
Yeah,
you.
I would put J. Cole up against somebody.
Cole, you booked. Booked. All right, we got Cole up there.
Cole versus shit. You can't even. Fuck. I kind of think Cole will take Kendrick out.
Ooh.
Yeah, like, let me say this. Bro, I've been a Kendrick fan.
Yeah.
I'm also a Drake fan.
Yeah.
Right? Everything Kendrick made once that battle started, not my taste. Like, I'm not. It sound like, and I don't even want to say that because then I'm shitting on bro. I don't even. It just ain't a vibe for me. Like everything pre-battle, I love, and I feel like he's solid on a lot of reasons why he came at Drake. I don't have whatever, but I'm talking about the music solely. To me, the music did this for the sake of battling.
Okay.
So, with that being said, I definitely feel like he could give him a run.
So you
I
saying
don't
you
know, I gotta
need
think
J.
about
Cole to come, pick up where Drake failed at. He battled out
Good.
gracefully, and then Drake lost, and so
But that was
now
some-
he back with some heat.
That was some character shit though. That wasn't like I'm scared of you, nigga.
Nah,
that
he
was
said-
some.
he said,
I don't
"Man,
want no
want
part
none
of this
I don't
shit.
want none of
Y'all finna, no, niggas finna lose money. I don't want no part of this.
Mm-hmm. Would you do a versus?
Yeah. If I felt like it made sense though, I feel like it gotta make sense. I feel like a lot of the talk and the crazy shit online just been people ego tripping.
Yeah.
I don't get caught up in that. The verses gotta make sense.
Who would you verse?
I don't know who I could verse.
Wow.
Cause honestly, I don't feel like
You would want it male or female?
I don't
Back
feel
in
like
the day, you was killing niggas.
I know, but I was in more of it was more consistent type of music. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like now, and I've thought about this, I can't really compare the music that I make to what nobody else is doing. I don't think my music sounds like anything that anybody else is doing.
Yeah. Nah.
So with that being said, it's like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It kind of don't make sense.
What are you working on right now?
Working on a project with Terry Hunter. We got more shit coming.
You met
Of course,
Terry
I got
in WGCI days, right?
Terry Hunter, DJ Terry Hunter,
Grammy Award winner.
Grammy nominated.
Oh, Grammy,
Yeah,
Grammy Award winner, right? Or nominated?
Well, nominated, yes.
Oh, but still, hey.
For
Grammy,
the
he
Beyonce,
got that attached to his name
Mariah
forever.
Carey, Aretha, exactly.
Shout out to Terry, DJ Terry Hunter.
He likes to go by Terry Hunter
Oh, sorry.
because he is
Sorry,
also
Mister.
a producer.
Mister, I'm gonna put a Mister on there. Mister Terry. Mr.
There
Terry
you
Hunter.
go.
Grammy
Yep.
Terry's.
So we got a project. Me and Shauna got a project. Yeah.
Did I just
Yeah.
get an exclusive?
Yeah, we got a project.
Wait, you said you and Shauna
And then
got
I
a
got
project?
solo stuff. We do.
So you and Terry, you and Terry got a whole project, right?
Yes.
That's the one that's with the international.
Yes.
Yeah, make sure y'all go check that video out. It's dope. It was fun.
Crazy. We were in Italy, Naples, Italy, shooting that video.
Yeah, International
Off
for
the
real.
chain. Off the chain, bro.
Yeah, that song is dope.
Thank
That's
you.
out.
And shout out to DJ Jazzy Jeff for the remix. And DJ Ty for his remix. It was crazy.
Dang, DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Oh, the legendary. You got heavy hitters spinning the new remixing it.
Man, it's crazy too. I love it.
Hey, okay. And then you said project with Shauna.
Mhm.
And then a project with who else? Who was the last one?
Myself.
Oh,
Myself
another
and
solo? A album or?
Yeah. Well, I got enough for an album. I'm trying to. I just to kind of have things are going. You know what I'm saying? I could drop it as an album. I could drop it as 2 EPs. We see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I got them exclusives over here.
Yeah, the work is real.
Any let me see. What do you feel your impact on Chicago hip hop is?
That's a great question. And it's also very broad. I think my impact has created movements like what Shondell is doing. So I would say a unifying impact for sure. I think even people like Hot Rod, that's somebody that I've worked with in the radio space that is always opening up his platform to people. And then just always trying to work to bring other people on, like exposing DJs, like helping other DJs connect and get on radio, like how they did me, like my brother Mustafa Rocks, AM/PM. I was able to help them get on radio. So I think that as far as radio goes and our culture in that aspect, it's really just creating a legacy of giving back. You know what I'm saying? Passing on opportunity. On the music side, I would say, man, breaking the barriers. And I say that to say I don't allow myself to be put in one box. You know what I'm saying? And I also have not let time dictate my start, beginning, middle, or end. I just do me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And show up creatively. And yeah, that's just, man, just be you, be a free spirit, give back. I think that's my impact.
That's the impact.
I think that a lot of people that I've been able to allow to connect with and help out and vice versa, we all really appreciate that because something dope has come from it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's important. Because you can have some people out here, and you do have a lot of people out here, where it's just like drama. Use. Crap. And I think that my experiences have been the opposite of that. Like I feel highly respected. I give respect. And man, just keep fucking going. Resilience.
So for those who have never heard of Teefa before, what record that you have created would you suggest they go to for their first
They go listen
dose?
to?
Their first dose. The first dose of Teefa. Ooh. Like you was in the car. Let's say you was this back in the days and you ready to get on, right? And you gotta jump in the car and there's executives in the car.
That's just raw, but I'm spitting on it too.
Yep. And you like, let me get the aux cord. Let me show you this. You know how niggas do. Let me show you this. This was gonna put us on.
I would say 5 a.m.
I wish I could play that.
5 a.m. Because it's super reflective. It's bars. It's soulful. And it's honest. It's just me.
What album is that
I
on?
think it's on 3. I think it's on a project called 3 I dropped.
Make sure y'all go check
It's
that
everywhere. All your streaming platforms. Or you can go to Teefa.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna ask a couple more questions, and then I don't want to take up too much of your time. I appreciate you being on here. I'm honored.
Man, it's my pleasure. I got about 5 minutes before I gotta.
For sure, that's all I need. I probably only need one. Actually,
Okay.
really, yep. What do you want your legacy to be when it's all said and done?
Dope person, dope artist, honest. She taught me some shit. That's I value it.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for being on my podcast.
Thank you, bro.
I love you. Thank you for
I love
what
you
you have
too.
contributed to the culture, to Chicago.
That go both ways.
You a queen of the city, of the industry. You
Thank
feel me? And yeah, I'ma always give you your flowers every time I see you. I know I'll be acting up. I always bring up, here we go. But yeah, man. Any shout outs you want to give? Anything you want to plug that you got going on right now?
I do. I want to tell everybody check out my website. It's Teefa.com. Music is up there. Merch is up there. T-shirts. You know what I'm saying? All the music is inspired. I mean, all the shirts are inspired by the music. So if you fuck with the music, then I think you'll fuck with the shirts.
Yeah.
And if you want to support me in what I'm doing, purchase something. You know what I'm saying? Stream something. Share it. Share it. That's super important. Yeah, absolutely.
Subscribe.
And it's so easy.
Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe too. That too. That's how you show me love. I really appreciate it. And say something. Don't just scroll by. Jump down in the comments. Holla at me.
Yeah.
You know, I appreciate it. But I want to shout out. Hold on. I do want to shout out the people that's been supporting the Downtime, which is the exclusive version of a song that I released on Traxter Chicago album.
Oh yeah, I meant to ask about Traxter. But
Yes.
We'll come back. I'm gonna bring you back on one day.
We'll come back.
Yeah.
But I want to shout out Doug Evans from Soul Logistics Radio. I want to shout out my guy Devin. Shout out Tito. He plugged me with Devin.
Shout out
Devin's
Tito.
just been really helping getting, the radio, the song moving on radio. All-Star DJs, Violate All-Star DJs been supporting it. So I want to send them their love.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shondell. We shouted him out.
Yeah,
I'm
shout
going
out
to go on
Shondell.
Raw TV Radio later today.
Oh yeah?
And man, just everybody like that shares my shit. I love you. Thank you. Comment, share. That's everything. So I really appreciate that.
So well, you have a good night, man. Have a good interview.
You too, bro.
And I love you. And tell everybody, inhale the good shit, exhale the bullshit.
Ah!
Everybody love everybody. We out this BS.
Welcome to the smoking section where those elected blow smoke and tell it. Through open message, wisdom and knowledge is known as ethic. The hoes, Smokey the Bandit, left open in those, controlling the globe in a world of empty souls.